Have a look at the Canon FS11. This camera is tiny, but big on features. It's incredibly tiny. Now this is a hard drive based standard definition widescreen camera. We got a 2.7-inch widescreen LCD, and this unit actually has a 37x optical zoom. That's massive. Take a look at the size. Get a load of this camera. It's, you know, we did a JVC camera about a week ago, and I said it was the smallest hard drive camera I've ever seen. I think this one actually is a little smaller. To be fair, this has 16 gigabytes, that had a little more, but this thing is tiny. 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, if you've ever used a Canon camera, well, it's going to be almost second nature when you pick this one up. Even a snapshot camera, a lot of you guys out there with snapshot cameras, you're going to pick this up and it's going to be just like what you've used before because the menus are very similar. Now, on the back here, we have access to the photo modes and the video modes. There's even a photo release button right up there on the top, and it takes megapixel images. Now, let's turn it on and I'll show you a few of the features of this camera. I'll let my wife use it. She's been actually loving this camera all week. So let's turn it on here. Now, we're looking at the camera here. Now, it's all very easy to use. If you want to go in and change some features, all you have to do is just simply press the function button. And here we are. We got program mode, we got the shutter priority and the aperture priority, so you can set the shutter yourself if you want to get creative. We have all the automatic modes, the white balance mode. You can change all that in the camera. Now, also, moving on down here, we have some digital effects here. This is kind of fun. I'm going to do like a Duran Duran video. That's aha. What's that?
That's aha.
Oh, that's aha. Yeah. All right, and moving along here. Change the battery pack. Yes, we did use the battery a lot. We use this camera way too much. Now, if all those features are a bit intimidating, you can press the easy mode, and that'll lock away all those features so that you just use it as a point and shoot, and you get the great shots. Now, this is really handy. You've got a microphone input. That's awesome. For a camera this size to have, well, of course, you've got the audio video out. You also have the USB to hook it up to your camera or your computer, but we've got the microphone input right there on the side. That's extremely handy. You guys can already start thinking about what you can do with this. You can use this to do interviews. You can use it as a lapel mic. You can hook up a boom mic. Do all kinds of things with this. Now, let's talk about what else we can do with this. Moving down to the bottom here. Have a look at this. There's where the battery goes. But right there, that's an SD card slot. So you can double up your storage. If you've got 16 gigabytes of internal storage, you can pick up an SDHC card, and they come in 16, maybe even more by now. And you can put that in there as well. Use that as storage. So you've got 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and you can have 8 gigabytes, 2 gigabytes more, however much your SD card is. You can add all that. This has Canon's DIGIC 2 image processor and the Canon lenses as well. Now with the DIGIC 2 processor, you get less noise, better low light performance, and I just can't get over how small this thing is. It's practically tiny. Amazingly tiny. Allow me to reiterate, this does not use tape. It uses a built-in hard drive. Now the question is, how do you get that to an editable format, or how do you watch that on your TV? Well, you can watch it on your TV with the AVI. You can plug this straight into your TV and watch it that way. Now, here's the cool thing. When you plug this into your computer, on the screen it'll immediately ask you, do you want to make a DVD out of this, or do you want to hook it up to your PC? With one touch, you can make a DVD out of this with the bundled software. So that's really cool. You can make a DVD, and the other thing that's nice is when you plug it into your computer, you just import it into the computer, and then you can immediately start editing it. You don't need to wait for the tape to load all the information into the computer. It's the fastest way to get the information from your camera into YouTube, or send it to your friends, into your computer. And this is exactly the kind of camera I like, because all of our footage goes straight to the computer, straight to our hard drive. We catalog it by folder, and then we back it up on external hard drives. So again, with the FS11, you're really getting one of the most compact cameras I've ever seen. 16 gigabytes of internal storage, the ability to add your own extra storage. It's widescreen, shoots in widescreen, and it's, like I said, the quickest way to get the footage from your camera to your computer where it belongs. If you guys have questions, well, go ahead and click on Q&A at the top of the page. I'll see you next time. One more time. For more information on the Canon FS11 hard disk-based camcorder, go to CompUSA.com and type C925-1354 into the search box, or call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 1-800-COMP-USA.